Law enacted decades ago to protect women against domestic violence is up for renewal, and as Judicial Watch explained, the renewal is, quote, loaded with leftist statutory devices, restricts gun rights, and dramatically expands the definition of domestic violence to include verbal, emotional, technological, and economic abuse, end quote. The Violence Against Women Reauthorization Act of 2018 was introduced by Democrat Sheila Jackson Lee, whose staffer just got into massive amounts of trouble for doxing senators who were in favor of Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation as Supreme Court Justice, including going so far as to threaten to release their children's medical records online. Democrat Jackson Lee in the House, and includes all kinds of additions which have less to do with protecting abuse victims and more to do with pushing a progressive agenda. It will add 50% to its budget at a cost of $253 million. It includes changes such as banning those accused of nonviolent offenses, such as misdemeanor stalking, from owning a firearm, which could then possibly, some argue, could open up to abuse by other petitioners, since it doesn't really require a burden of proof from the accuser. Not to mention the broadening definition of abuse. Abuse is bad, it's horrifically bad, but exploiting this as a way to limit any kind of natural rights or to reduce due process or burden of proof should be concerning. But one thing that others are finding concerning is the new technological category. That could mean anything from a text message to a social media post. So, yeah, if you didn't think it was bad enough having the rage mobs coming to get your social media account suspended, imagine how much worse it could get with the government depriving you of your Second Amendment rights because you tweeted something someone didn't like. But this is all hidden under the guise of violence against women. So the narrative is if you're against any of this, then you support women being abused, which is a specious and horrifically exploitative argument, and people who use it should be ashamed of themselves.